Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick informal video because this channel just reached 1,000 subscribers, or as my friend calls it, subscribers. Guys, that is 1,000 individual people. That is massive. Even if by YouTube standards, that's kind of small. That's 1,000 different people from around the world, different backgrounds, who are all passionate about games and sharing why we love them. Thank you to all of you who have given me encouragement and constructive feedback along the way. I want to grow as a writer and as an editor, and I appreciate the constructive feedback. I know I'm very young in this journey and I have a lot to still figure out. Like last October, I wasn't even planning on making a YouTube channel. The reason I made the Fire Emblem video is solely because I finished Fire Emblem Echoes. I loved it. I wanted to share that with my friends because most of them hadn't finished or even picked up the game. And this little side project sparked the fact that I'm like, you know what? I really love editing and I'm passionate about talking about games and there's so much more I want to share. So the girl with the controller was born. And it's honestly been so cool to hear from some of you guys. I love reading comments about your favorite games and ones that impacted you in your childhood and your favorite worlds. And there's even been some really personal stories about playing video games with loved ones that aren't with us anymore. Guys, those memories are impactful. I have been making these videos super low budget. I mean, my smartphone has been my camera. It also is my microphone, so sometimes when the videos sound a little bit fuzzy, I have the microphone a little bit too close to my face, and I'm trying to find that perfect balance. I'm also editing all my videos on iMovie, a free version from 2010 on my Mac that is almost 8 years old, and it is so slow and crashes constantly, but you know, you gotta work with what you have. And so if you have stuff lying around your house, you make videos with stuff lying around your house. I also love that you can learn on the go. It's not just about the quality of my equipment, but it's learning to read my scripts better or speak more directly in front of the camera. When I hold it this way, I gotta look more this way versus when I hold the camera on this side. I have to learn the balance between not generalizing my statements, but also not rambling too much and making people bored. Every video you get to learn a little bit more. You also get people helping you point out your mistakes, like this one. I also wanted to share a little bit more about what my plans are for this channel since, you know, it's just starting out. Now, obviously, the biggest part of this channel are the game analysis essays. I still expect these to take up the majority of my content. They are the main portion of this channel. However, I wanted to introduce a couple of more. The first is Tales of Gaming, which already I have had one video. It was about how I got the Super NES Classic. Instead of focusing on what makes a good game, it's more the personal stories of gaming. And so it's the fun tales of maybe my brother and I when he was a little kid and broke the Super Nintendo controller, and we still argue about that to this day. And I hope those stories are entertaining and show a different side of gaming that's more than just the actual game design. I also hope to make some more educational videos, like the history of a video game series if you're interested in getting into it, or, you know, sometimes video games are based on actual historical events and people and sharing the history of them. I also have a few more fun surprises that I'm not going to talk about yet that combine elements of gaming with other things I'm passionate about, including film and maybe a certain amusement park that's well known. I also from time to time might just do some simple review videos like I did the 2DS XL controller grip review. If there's ever a book that I really want to talk about, those will not distract from my regular upload videos, but are just there because sometimes I like to rant about things. I'm trying to look at my schedule and see realistically how often can I upload and create a schedule. I'm not quite sure of that yet because my summer at work looks very different than the rest of the school year, so I will get back to you guys when I know more what I can do, but I definitely want to make YouTube more of a priority. Also, if you guys are interested in this type of content and you want to know a few more people who do game analysis videos like me, I'll not include all of them in this video, but I'll probably do my top 5. Not in a specific order, but just the 5. One is Mark Brown of Game Maker's Toolkit. He probably has the most educational out of all game analysis I've seen. Like, you learn so much. If you love Zelda, you have to watch his Boss Keys series. it is fascinating. Second of all is Game Score Fanfare, specifically looking at the music of games and what makes them work and what do they portray and why do they influence and impact gaming so much. And he also focuses a little bit on the personal emotional side of it too. Thirdly, there is Snowman Gaming, another fairly big channel on that topic, kind of similar along the lines of Mark Brown, also really entertaining. Fourth, I'd recommend the Geek Critique. He doesn't post super often, but when he does, it's usually really long videos. He just finished a series analyzing all of the Metroid games, and again, that's a really fascinating, in-depth series that I loved marathoning. And lastly, a little bit different, not actually a game analysis channel, but another female YouTuber who loves to ramble about games that she's passionate about, is SuperButterBuns. Been following her for a couple years. She is hilarious. She has her For Beginners series, which basically introduces you to games like Persona and Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and she is so entertaining that even the games she covers that I have no intention on ever playing, I still watch them because I watch them for her. And I just want to give another girl a shout out because there are not many of us on YouTube. Anyways, I really should stop rambling. It is a problem that I tend to have, but thank you for watching. This has been the girl with the controller, and I hope you have a lovely day.